On this occasion, I'd like to say thank you to our Honorable Cabinet Minister Kashim Bashum, who is in charge of animal husbandry, transport in under government of Manipur. And I'd like to say thank you to the Deputy Commissioners who come over here. He is in charge of the whole district, in all overall development of the district, and even including the administration and day-to-day affair of the peoples. And I'd like to say thank you to the our DFO, line department, bank managers, and then village authority for giving your precious time to participate in this program. And then I'd like to say thank you to some of you who will make a beautiful presentation and beautiful songs that reflect the activity that you have been performing in your villages, which means your society is alive and very advanced. May God bless you in your future endeavors in glorifying Him in all your activities. I'm going to cut my speech in a very short form, so please kindly pay your attention. First of all, I'd like to say something about Nabard. Nabard has been formed established in the year 1982. Right now, we have recently inaugurated our 41st Foundation Day on 12th July. That is the age of Nabard. And then Nabard has been established by Government of India, by an act of Parliament, and with the objective to develop agriculture sector and rural area. So when we talk agriculture sector, we are not replacing the line department of agriculture department. We are helping them, and we are there to support them. Moreover, we are to develop agriculture sector through infusing of credits. When we talk about rural development, it is so vast, we cannot express them all today. So we are there always in all aspects, especially in innovative initiative. Nabard is playing a big role in that. Others, normal course and all your line department are there. We are working together along with them. So sometimes people think that Nabard would be rich and having lots of money and all. No, we are not like that. This TDF fund, coming to the TDF fund now, Nabard has been working with for Germany and in promoting this orchard, we call it orchard wadi in other parts of India. When it becomes successful, Nabard has created a fund out of its own profit. That was not a huge amount, initially at about 50 crore, and for the purpose of development of tribal people in India. As you know that tribal, we are living in a corner of the state which is most neglected in forest, where people don't want to live, isn't it? And we could not easily access the comfort of the urban facilities. There, the tribals are living. In order to uplift them, this fund is being created. How to uplift is also a mechanism is there, that is through promotion of orchard. That is how it is being planned. The reason being, most of the tribal in the mainland, they are being migrating. Mostly it is a seasonal migration that is taking place. In mainland, tribal communities are living in a forest area, but mostly deserted. Deserted means deforested already. Therefore, they are migrating. They have seasonal migration. So, in order to retain that, this orchard is being introduced. That's the main purpose. That is the reason why this orchard, this TDF project is coming into exist. Now, why do we call so many like line department to come, bank to come, and DC to be involved, and our minister being looking after the whole state but belong to this area? Why do we want them to be here in this program? This is mentioned already in one word, conversion. Nabard, this is not Nabard project, mind you. You keep in your mind, this is not Nabard project, it is your people project, isn't it? Nabard is just one organization who is implementing, 200 families implementing. You are more in number than us. Number one, we are just one organization. You are 200 in number. You are the beneficiary, you are the owners of your project. Nabard is not the owner. Be very clear. We are here to facilitate. We facilitate, that's all. And it is your project, you have to keep in mind, and you own it and have it, and enjoy your project. Nabard will not come and enjoy. Nabard will be happy and satisfied with your success. If you fail, we consider we fail, because we cannot facilitate you to be successful. The line department we call, because these projects should belong to them also. They are a partner to this organization, to this endeavor. The reason being, Nabard is assisting you with a certain fund only and helping you and guiding you through our DDMs, and then our implementing agency. They are there with you always in your difficult times and your time of doing your activities. We want the line department to be there always with you. They can guide you technically in, and other fund that they have also, they can converse comfortably and make more successful of your project. Let's see a little about the project, why we need it. In a project, what happened was that we see the project technical feasibility first, isn't it? Then we look into the financial viability, whether it's financially, technically, it may be feasible. Okay, technically it may be feasible. If a plan also, if you plan, it will may be alive. If it's alive, technically feasible. But whether it's financially viable, that is a big issue. You may say, yes, with this plan I am using this much money and the plan is growing, now I gain this much. That is one part. There, or the line department to that level will be involving. After that, technical feasibility to that level, financial viability to that level, all these line department are being involved. And then when we look at further, to make it more profitable, we look whether it is bankable. The project that you have, whether it's bankable, that is the real question. If it is not bankable, bank people will never come to you again. Then you have less clients, no? The moment you have less clients, your project cannot be expanded any longer. So we need a banker to help you and make it more viable and bankable, isn't it? A project cannot be just technically viable and financial viable and left it. No, it should be bankable also. So we want the bank to come into the project also to support you. This project will not end here itself. Mind you keep in mind, and then even the PIA should start gathering the KYC of all the 200 participants. And nowadays we insist they should submit the KYC of all the participants, hard copy to us as well. That we are not taking your document for a certain purpose, to help you only. When we don't have the hard document of your KYC, we cannot tell to the bank, this fellow is reliable and you can give KYC or KCC or financial assistance. We cannot tell. After having your hard KYC, we can send it to all the bank people and they can see it, they can scrutinize it and come and approach you and contact you, and then you can have a contact with bankers. For that reason, we need your KYC. That's number one. And when the conversion take place, that will be the easy way. Instead of collecting additional information, people can get the information from PIA, from Nabard easily. All right? So that things will work faster. And in the second year onward, by next year, your 1,200 beneficiary will be formed into FPO. Have you ever heard of it? Farmer Producer Organization. That will be an aggregation, an organization. You may register under Manipur Society Act, or you may register under Company Act. You will be forming one FPO. There, for certain financial assistance, it is apart from this assistance will come from Nabard again. Okay, this association, you have to work together, and you should. This association will help you in having more bargaining power in marketing your products. Okay, that is how this is being developed. Now, secondly, I want to say that line department, without saying, I hope and I believe they'll come forward, because this is a project, a people project. It is not Nabard project, people project, and they want to be successful in some of their program that is being allotted by government of Manipur every year. They will be willing to infuse their fund in this project area. Banker, I'd like to request you to come forward and start issuing KCC. I heard after discussing with some of the Nagalong chairman, and he said that this area cultivation is permanent. So immediately you just take it a certificate from the chairman and secretary signature under this judicial stamp countersigned by SDO. Based on that, you work it out and just please kindly issue KCC to all the ministry for the economic intercropping purpose. Intercropping part, we have not extended any financial assistance. So for intercropping, you can extend KCC. Sanctioning of KCC limit doesn't mean that you have to disperse the money immediately. You sanction the limit. It is the government of India desire that it should be, KCC should be saturated. In this area, is not yet saturated, isn't it? All the beneficiary have you got it KCC sanction? Not yet, no. So the two banks are here. Please kindly do the needful. Now we are gathering KYC. If you want to audit the document, we'll gather and supply it to you. After that, you study. And this area, the cultivation being permanent, you can extend it KCC. You sanction the limit. If you want to sanction it initially certain amount, equal certain amount, that is also acceptable to us. But you should release on need basis. You should release disburse the amount on need basis. That you should keep in mind. That is my request to you. And one thing I would like to point, any information I got some information from some corner in this project area. Some of you got loan lore, repayment PD hai. Chumdra ba khangde. Loin na budi phangde loan. Phangbasing na repayment PD hai. I just want to give you one information. Nowadays, when people sanction a loan, when banks sanction a loan, what they see is that there is on the side they have a platform. All the banking community have a platform. There are 4 companies in which they put it the information of all their customer. All their customer. The credit worthiness, they assess it, they extract it, the information from there. Is it what deserve giving loan, whether they are defaulter or borrower in some other bank who are not repaying loan. They know all the information. And later on, government of India is very much moving toward utilizing banking services. Who knows? Your children and grandchildren, when they look for a service, security people may say, let us see whether their parents and all these grandparents are honest or dishonest. They may seek information from banking community. Then your grandchildren, children and grandchildren may not get a job if you are not repaying your loan. So that's honesty is very important. If you borrowed a loan, please repay. If you are not repaying, it is public money. Bank sing na paisa pai bado, makoy masagi nate, nangi paisa ni, migi paisa ni makoy na pai bado. Adudo makoy na muka migi non na loan nang hono na interest na pira ka to margin makoy na sa abagiwan ni. Aduni na, if you are not repaying, there will not be enough money for them to lend to other people again. For the growth gets stuck. The growth gets stuck. So ensure that if you take a loan, repay it. Okay, repay it. That must be ensured. Okay, and one thing, this project is going to be benefited by 200 in the first stage. There, in this village, I heard there are about 700 households. That means we cannot cover even 100% of this village. There is scope for expansion. Why initially we take up only 200 villages? In the mainland, we take up initially 500 villages, Because in Northeast, the reason being, the NGO are also new in this sector, the PIA, new in this sector. Apart from that, banking community are not operating in a big way. I mean, everywhere we are not having. How many blocks are unbanked block? I'm not very sure about it. I don't know whether your block is unbanked or bank block. There are certain factors which I cannot express here. So we start with 200. If you are doing well, this can be expanded. There is no limit on that. We have to cover all the potential. We can cover all the potential. There is no limitation. The only limitation is that whether we are really trustworthy and have honesty to expand our project. Okay. For northeastern region, all the funds Government of India used to park, Nabard also used to have certain limited fund, but that cannot be utilized. There are so many factors. If we are trustworthy, that is available. If you are not trustworthy, it goes back every time. So my humble request from the participant is that execute your responsibility in a proper manner and be successful. One more thing that I'd like to highlight here is that even if your plan die, the PIA will help you in replenishing them in the next year. But ensure maximum plan alive. Ensure it. If you don't ensure and if they replenish again, they will use the fund which can be utilized for filling the critical gap. That fund you will be utilized for replenishing it. Then the critical gap will remain gap, no? So ensure that maximum plan became successful. Then only our progress will be faster. Anything that you want to ask? Any issue that you want to ask regarding the project? Anything about Nabard role you want to ask? Or do you understand what I say?
Or Nabard Batangi Qr.Khai City Pop Makadazan Kama Qr.Khai
This being the second TDA project in Ukur, I want it to be successful. Sometimes it is very painful, certain project we give. When the project is over, we went to visit it. There is nothing to be seen. It is very painful on our part. We fail the duty that was given to us because we cannot ensure that the project is not there. So I want that the project is successful and you enjoy the project. Then we will be happy. For Nabard is established for that purpose. If the people are successful, Nabard is happy. And we are happy there in far distance, but the one who enjoy will be line department, the deputy commissioner and the district administration. They are the one. All right? Everybody will be happy. In your success, all the line department, your administration, bankers, Nabard, and your ministers, and the governing councils in the state, they are the one who are happy. Always remember, your failure is pain to everyone. Okay, thank you so much.